WWE SmackDown, also called the Island of Relevancy by Roman Reigns and his family, has always been home to the Bloodline. While it is unclear whether they get drafted as a whole or will be split apart in January, the bottom line is that the company's product will be streaming live on Netflix. That much is a given. Ahead of such a significant change, the original tribal chief opened up about this stage of his WWE career. Reigns has been at the top of the mountain since the start of this decade. Today, he is arguably the most recognized WWE superstar and can take a lot of credit for the boom in professional wrestling. During his recent interview with Sports Illustrated's Jimmy Traina, Roman Reigns stated that the easiest thing is to appreciate all that has been done thus far. He continued to talk about the burden that has been bestowed upon him on account of all his success. Reigns stated that he's always trying to improve, before asserting that his run is far from over. In the same interview, the OTC claimed that nobody wants Cody Rhodes with the WWE title. It seems inevitable that the two rivals will meet again at some point after the products move to Netflix. They already have two blockbuster WrestleMania main events behind them. Further into the conversation, Roman Reigns delved into the topic of facing Dwayne Johnson, who goes by the Final Boss name in 2024. Johnson's inclusion in the last WrestleMania, where he tagged alongside the OTC against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, was a huge success for WWE. But evidently, that was not the original route, at least as presented on screen. WWE Creative was seemingly building toward the first time ever match between the original tribal chief and The Rock, which has the potential to become the biggest box office draw for the company. Meanwhile, on SmackDown this past Friday, Solo Sikoa attacked LA Knight and Andrade unprovoked. He then declared that he is still the Bloodline's tribal chief, despite a roadblock at Survivor Series War Games, where Sikoa's crew fell to the OTC and company. For years, Roman Reigns has been the centerpiece of WWE programming, captivating millions as the dominant tribal chief of the Bloodline. But as he prepares for his highly anticipated Netflix debut, Reigns is offering fans a rare glimpse into his journey, reflecting on his WWE career, personal growth, and the transition from the squared circle to the streaming giant's platform. In an exclusive interview, the Universal Champion opened up about the highs and lows of his wrestling career, the lessons learned, and how his time in WWE has prepared him for new challenges. Before he became the head of the table, Roman Reigns' real name, Lady Joseph Wwe, was chasing dreams on the football field. As a standout player at Georgia Tech, Reigns had aspirations of making it big in the NFL. However, after brief stints with the Minnesota Vikings and Jacksonville Jaguars, his football career came to an end. Reflecting on that time, Reigns shared, "When one door closes, another opens. I didn't know it then, but the transition from football to wrestling would shape me in ways I never imagined." The Wwe family's rich wrestling legacy loomed large, with legends like The Rock, Yokozuna, and his own father, Sika, paving the way. Wrestling felt like a natural next step. Roman made his WWE debut in 2012 as part of The Shield alongside Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. Together, they redefined what it meant to be a dominant faction in the modern era. While The Shield's rise to prominence was meteoric, Roman's journey as a solo star was more complex. Early pushes by WWE management drew mixed reactions from fans, many of whom felt he was being positioned as the face of the company too soon. "Those were tough years," Reigns admitted. "You're trying to prove yourself not just to the audience, but to your peers, and there's a spotlight on you that can feel overwhelming at times. I had to learn to tune out the noise and focus on what I could control." The turning point came in 2020, when Reigns returned to WWE with a new persona, the Tribal Chief. Pairing with Paul Heyman and adopting a darker, more nuanced character, Reigns reinvented himself. The transformation was met with widespread acclaim, solidifying his status as one of the greatest performers in WWE history. As WWE's top star, Reigns carries immense responsibility. From headlining WrestleMania to being the face of global tours, the demands of his role are relentless. Being the guy isn't just about what happens in the ring, he explained. It's about representing the company in everything you do: media appearances, charity events, even just how you carry yourself backstage. It's a 24/7 job. One of the most difficult challenges came in 2018 when Reigns revealed he was battling leukemia, forcing him to step away from the ring. The outpouring of support from fans and fellow wrestlers alike was a reminder of the profound connection he'd built with the WWE Universe. That period of my life was humbling. It reminded me of what really matters: family, health, and the impact you leave on others, Reigns said. As he prepares to step into a new role on Netflix, Roman Reigns is entering uncharted territory. Details about the project, rumored to be a mix of action and drama, have been kept under wraps. But Reigns expressed excitement about the opportunity to showcase a different side of himself. Acting has always intrigued me. Being in WW is like live theater, so transitioning to film felt like a natural progression, he shared. Reigns credited his time in WW with preparing him for this next chapter. Every promo, every storyline, it's all about telling a story and connecting with an audience. That's a skill I'm excited to bring to this new venture. While he's no stranger to the screen, having appeared in Fast and Furious presents Hobbs and Shaw alongside his cousin Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, this marks his first leading role in a major production. Roman Reigns isn't the first WWE star to explore opportunities in Hollywood, but he's quick to reassure fans that his focus remains on wrestling. Wrestling is my first love. It's where I found my voice and built my platform. I'm not walking away anytime soon, he stated emphatically. However, he acknowledged the challenges of balancing both worlds. The schedule can be grueling, but I thrive on that. I've always been someone who loves to stay busy and push myself. Reigns also addressed the comparisons to The Rock, who successfully transitioned from WW to becoming one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Dwayne's path is his own, and I respect everything he's accomplished. For me, it's about carving out my own lane while staying true to who I am. A recurring theme in Roman's career has been the importance of family. The Bloodline storyline, involving his real-life cousins the USOs and Solo Sikoa, has added layers of emotional depth to his character. The Bloodline isn't just a storyline, it's personal. It's about legacy, respect, and the ties that bind us together, he explained. Reigns credited the storyline with revitalizing his passion for wrestling. It's given me a chance to dig deeper as a performer. Working with my family has been an incredible experience, and the response from fans has been overwhelming. As for the future of the Bloodline, Reigns hinted that there are still plenty of twists and turns ahead. We're just scratching the surface. There's so much more to explore, and I can't wait for fans to see what's next. With over a decade in WWE, Reigns has become a mentor to younger talent. He shared his advice for aspiring wrestlers. Stay hungry and humble. This industry will test you in ways you can't imagine. But if you stay true to yourself and put in the work, the rewards are worth it. Reigns also emphasized the importance of adaptability. The business is constantly evolving. If you're not willing to grow and change, you'll get left behind. As he looks to the future, Roman Reigns is focused on continuing to build his legacy both in and out of the ring. There's still so much I want to accomplish in WWE. I want to keep pushing boundaries and elevating the entire roster, he said. Beyond wrestling, Reigns sees his Netflix debut as the beginning of a new chapter. I'm excited to explore different facets of storytelling, whether it's in the ring or on screen. My goal is to entertain and inspire people.